Let's move on now to another story on the front of The Australian. Students to plug the teacher shortage. University students would assist teachers in classrooms just 6 months into an education degree under radical reforms to plug the national shortage of school teachers. Federal, state and territory education ministers will consider the plan to be hatched by the two biggest states of New South Wales and Victoria at a meeting next month. Caleb, look, I know that we are in a crisis when it comes to a skills shortage, specifically a specialised skills shortage, but surely we're already kind of, clutching our pearls at the dire state of our education system. Do you think that teaching students could work?
Well, 2 points here. One is, this seems to be a continuation of this bromance between Dominic Perrottet and Daniel Andrews at the moment. You'll notice that there have been a lot of things of late have come out as sort of joint announcements with both Victoria and New South Wales. They seem to be in lockstep, those two premiers at the moment, which is just an interesting little thing to note. But the second thing is, I don't think this is a bad idea because, look, you don't want these students going in and, teaching the students taking over from the teachers, but giving them experience in the classroom that lasts more than 2 weeks, which is, the usual placement they do, I think is a good thing. I mean, look, I never went to university. I went into the newsroom as a cadet and I learnt about how to write a story and how to be a journalist from journalists. And nearly everyone who comes out of university and goes to work in a newsroom says, without fail, I learnt more in my first 6 months in the newsroom than I did in 4 years at university. And it's always the way. We get these kids come out of, I say kids, they're all older than me, but we get these people come out of university and they walk in and they are so green, it's not until they actually get on the job that they work it out. So the earlier that you can get teachers in the classroom or prospective teachers in the classroom to see how it actually works, I reckon they'll come out the other side of their education better off.
Indeed. Look, that young head of yours has got a lot of good points, Caleb, that's for sure.